The younger son had it all: wealth, comfort, family, yet he craved more. He yearned for a life of freedom and indulgence far from the constraints of home. One fateful day, he made a decision that would shatter his family and send him spiraling into despair. "Father," he boldly declared, "give me my share of the estate." With those words, he demanded his inheritance, severing ties with his past and embarking on a reckless pursuit of pleasure. The father, heartbroken yet filled with unwavering love, granted his son's wish. The son, blinded by his desires, hastily gathered his belongings and set off for a distant land. Little did he know his pursuit of happiness would lead him down a treacherous path of self-destruction. Life in the faraway land was a whirlwind of fleeting pleasures. The prodigal son indulged in every whim, squandering his fortune on lavish parties and reckless living. Days turned into nights as he chased after empty promises of happiness, but as quickly as his fortune vanished, so did his newfound companions. Abandoned and alone, he found himself in a desolate and unforgiving land. Famine swept through the region, leaving him desperate and starving. In his desperation, he took the most degrading job imaginable, tending to pigs. He was so hungry that even the pigs' food seemed appealing. "I am starving to death!" he cried out. It was in this moment of utter despair that the gravity of his actions finally dawned on him. Lost, broken, and filled with remorse, he realized the true cost of his choices. Meanwhile, back home, his father never gave up hope. Every single day he would gaze out into the distance, yearning for his son's return. He longed to embrace his lost child and assure him of his unwavering love. One day, as the father scanned the horizon, he spotted a familiar figure in the distance. It was his son, weary and broken, returning home. Overcome with compassion, the father ran to meet his son. Before his son could utter a word of apology, the father embraced him tightly. Tears of joy streamed down his face as he welcomed his son back into his arms. The son, overwhelmed by his father's love and forgiveness, could only whisper, "Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you." But the father, filled with boundless love, refused to listen to his son's self-condemnation. He immediately called for a celebration, showering his son with gifts of restoration and acceptance. "For this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found," the father proclaimed. And so the family rejoiced at the prodigal son's return. The father's unwavering love had paved the path for redemption and reconciliation. The son, once lost and broken, was now found and embraced with open arms. The story of the prodigal son is a timeless testament to the power of forgiveness and the boundless nature of a parent's love. It reminds us that no matter how far we stray, we are always welcome to return home.